How trade tariffs may morph into capital tariffs is written by Gillian Tett in the Financial Times. I kind of know Gillian if you've watched some of those old BBC interviews with Jeffrey Sachs. Gillian was caught in between the carnage, but this has long been my preferred route to trying to control the unbridled Chinese global trade expansion and its devastating impacts on ordinary people's lives. And very much the intellectual thought leader for this movement is Michael Pettis, and she describes Michael as, I can't recall the word, but something like a radical, like he's a crazy guy. Michael is wonderful. I mean, beware of the grey, bland people, they're crazy. Michael actually, at one point, he owned, and he may still do, he owned a Chinese punk rock label, a venue, a live music venue, which I've been to, and he lives above it in Beijing, and he is professor of finance at Beijing University. And back in the day, he runs a course which is essential training for Chinese central bankers or the graduates who have that aspiration to work in monetary policy. So to have him described as some kind of crazy, loony kind of, Trump, one of these kind of guys was odd. And part of that language, oh, by the way, here we are. We're walking to Celine Beach. It's my birthday today. I'm going for a 5-kilometer barefoot run. Anyway, Michael, Gillian's like it's such a controversial idea because all economists are agreed that international trade is beneficial for global prosperity. Well, that is not true. John Maynard Keynes was very much into the liberalism and free movement of labour, of ideas, dialogue, culture. But let me tell you what he was very much set against, and it was the free, uninhibited movement of capital, and especially sovereign capital across borders. He was vehemently opposed to that because the great man, he could see just how adverse the impacts would be on the, let's call it the unskilled labour force, which again is almost to deny people of their humanity and their spirit. So where did we get to where a centre big economic article in the Financial Times is calling a great thinker like Michael Pettis like a kind of crazy wonk, and failing to understand the Keynes argument, which is almost, if not at least 100 years old. Anyway, why is trade better than capital? To be continued. We're getting close to the beach. This hill, and when we get over, we're going to have the majesty of this amazing view. Oh, there's the view! There's the view!